Hello and welcome back. In this video, we work with two design tools inside Cowork, but they connect in different ways. Canva comes in as a connector specifically through the Canva MCP server, which is Canva's official model context protocol implementation. It gives Cowork secure, structured access to your Canva account, your designs, templates, and brand kit, all through MCP. No code involved. Figma comes in as a plugin, a code-level runtime extension that can design, extract, and export from your design files directly. Understanding that difference matters because it changes how you set them up and what they can do. Let's go through both. Before we install anything, let's understand how each tool actually connects to Cowork because they work differently. Canva is a connector. It connects through the Canva MCP server. This gives Cowork secure access to your designs, templates, and brand kit through MCP. No code, no manual transfers. Figma is a plugin. It does not just export, it can also create and design at runtime. It accesses your Figma files, generates designs, extracts frames and components, and export assets, all through sandbox code execution. Same outcome for your workflow, design assets without switching apps. But Canva communicates through MCP, while Figma executes code to both design and deliver. That difference determines how you set them up and how Cowork invokes each one. The setup paths are different, and that is intentional. For Canva, go to Customize, then Connectors and not Plugins. Search for Canva, click Connect and sign in via O authorization. You're granting Cowork access to your Canva brand kit and templates through the Canva MCP server. This is how Cowork communicates with your Canva account securely without you sharing credentials directly. For Figma, go to Customize then Plugins because Figma is a code-level plugin and not a connector. Search for Figma, click Install, and sign in to grant file read and export permissions. Once both are set up, run the two test prompts to confirm each connection is live before starting any real task. Here is the first demo. You have a brand brief, specific hex colors, a headline, and a platform format. You reference the Canva connector in your prompt, specify the template, the brand colors, and the output path. Cowork communicates with Canva through the MCP server, selects your standard template, applies the colors, inserts the headline, and exports the finished graphic to your folder. Because Canva is an MCP connector, everything happens through the Canva MCP server directly. No app switching, no manual export step. Now, let's go through the demo 2 first, and then we will integrate both demo 1 and demo 2 in our hands-on experiment. In the second demo, you can ask Cowork to customize the Figma plugin specifically for your company, and all it takes is one prompt. Type customize the Figma plugin for me and based on my company. And Cowork will ask you a few targeted questions, your brand colors, your typography preferences, your design standards, and which Figma file or team library to reference. Once you have provided those details, Cowork sets them as default parameters inside the plugin. Every Figma task you run after that automatically applies your brand guidelines. No need to specify them again in every prompt. Let's set this up now before we move into the demo. So let's get into it. You can go to the Customize section, and over here you can go to the connectors. You can click and find the Canva over here. I have already installed it on my Claude Cowork. You can install it from here. After that, you can go to the plugin section, Anthropic and Partners. From here, you can install the Figma one. I've installed both in my Claude Cowork, so we'll get started on the hands-on task. I'll go back to my chat. You can see on my screen how I prompted both the demo 1 and demo 2 together in one single prompt. It's your choice. You can iterate accordingly or basically prompt the model in two different chats. So basically in this section, we will combine Canva for fast branded content generation and Figma for structured product design workflows. This is where AI stops being just a content assistant and starts becoming part of your design operations. Here you can see what I have prompted the model. Use Canva connector to create a LinkedIn post graphic using our brand colors, and the headline should be 5 ways AI changing how teams work. Use our standard post template. With that, I have also attached customize the Figma plugin for me based on my company. Now, this is extremely important. Notice how Claude says I'll tackle both the tasks simultaneously. This means the AI is running workflows in parallel. Instead of doing task 1 and then task 2, it is orchestrating multiple operations together. This is how AI agents behave differently from traditional software. Notice it is accessing multiple systems in the background. It is checking Canva assets, reading available templates, loading brand information, and preparing the design workflow. This orchestration layer is what makes enterprise AI powerful. Now, Here is another realistic scenario. The AI checks for an existing brand kit, but none exist. Over here, you can also see how it asks me certain details about my company brand guidelines so that it can customize the Figma plugin accordingly. And this is important. AI system must handle incomplete environments gracefully. Instead of stopping, Claude adapts according to what I have prompted or basically what I have chosen from the options it gave me. Now, after I chose, it said that let me generate the Canva post and read the Figma plugin files in parallel. You can see over here now, after we have moved from orchestration to creative generation, and notice something important. It did not generate one option. It generated multiple creative directions. This mirrors real agency workflows. Design is not about finding one correct answer. It's about exploring the possibilities, like how it gave me certain options and not just one design. And you can notice the consistency across all options. Cut. Navy and gold branding, clean typography, professional layout, and LinkedIn first composition. This consistency comes from the system configuration we defined earlier. Now, after the designs have been generated, let's see how it customizes the Figma plugin. You can see over here now it is focusing on the Figma plugin. The Claude shifts into discovery mode. Before customizing the Figma plugin, it gathers the organizational context. Because design systems are not just visuals, they include frameworks, component architecture, file structures, and engineering standards. Now, using these questions, we are giving the AI technical context. This is critical because design systems must align with your engineering systems. AI becomes dramatically more useful when it understands your stack. Now, using this folder structure, we are giving the AI project structure awareness. Instead of generic outputs, the AI now understands where components belong inside the code base. This is the moment where actual customization happens. Claude is modifying the plugin configuration itself. It is embedding the tokens. You can see how it is embedding the brand tokens, Tailwind defaults, component rules, and design system behaviors. You can open any of these files and check the code for your reference. We are no longer prompting manually. We are changing the system's default behavior. Now, you can see the plugin is being packaged with all customizations applied. This effectively turns the plugin into a company-specific design system. Everything is now standardized React plus Tailwind, custom components, SRC components, Navy and golden tokens. This means future outputs automatically follow company standards. Now that the design is configured, let's actually build something with it. We'll focus this on our demo 3. The third demo uses the Figma plugin and notice the difference in how it works compared to Canva. The Figma plugin executes code at runtime to read the file structure, identify every frame, export each one at 2x resolution, and save it with the frame name as the file name. This is a code-level operation, something that could not be done through a simple API call. This is exactly why Figma is a plugin rather than a connector. For the developer receiving these files, the output is exactly what they need with zero manual export work. So let's see how to get this done. I'll prompt the model. Use the Figma Power plugin that we created above to create a simple mobile app onboarding design with 3 screens for an AI productivity app. Include a welcome screen, feature highlight screen, and sign up screen using a modern blue and white theme. If you want, you can just use the plugin that we created earlier, then export all frames as PNGs at 2x resolution and save them to a particular file or the folder using the frame names as file names. You can see over here how Claude loads multiple skills together. This means the workflow is composable. Different AI capabilities can cooperate inside one task. You can see both the skills have been loaded. But now Claude detects an important dependency, that is Playwright. Figma requires a workspace or file context. This shows the AI understands environment requirements and not just the prompts. You can see how it is showing that Playwright is available. I'll build the 3 onboarding screens as high-fidelity HTML mockups. Since direct Figma writing is not available, Claude intelligently switches to a fallback workflow using Playwright. This is adaptive execution. The goal stays the same, deliver onboarding screens. But the implementation path changes. Instead of waiting for Figma integration, the AI generates production quality HTML mockups. This is important. Modern AI workflows are outcome-oriented, not tool-dependent. Now, the AI is generating each onboarding screen individually. This includes layout, typography, spacing, CTA buttons, gradients, and onboarding structure. It's applying the design system automatically. Now it moves into asset production. You can see how it is exporting these screens. You can preview them over here. You can look at the level of detail. Claude describes gradients, onboarding flow, feature cards, progress indicators, and CTA hierarchy. This is not just image generation, this is structured UI generation. Now, Claude explains the next level capability. If the Figma MCP server is connected, it can directly write frames, components, variables, and auto layouts into Figma, or you could directly export them into the Figma app. This is where AI becomes deeply integrated into professional product design workflows. What you saw here was not just Canva automation and not just Figma exports. You saw AI-powered design systems, multi-tool orchestration, adaptive workflows, automated asset production, and developer-ready handoff pipelines. The future of design is not human versus AI. It's human building systems where AI handles execution at scale. Now, this is one of the another demo that you can experiment with. This is where the Canva connector becomes genuinely powerful when combined with the file system. Instead of copying campaign copy into Canva manually, you point Cowork at the brief document and instruct it to generate 5 variations via the Canva connector. Cowork reads the file, extracts a copy, calls the Canva API with your brand template, and produces 5 distinct social card layouts saved to the right folder. The connector handles the calls, the file system handles the document reading, one prompt connects them both. This distinction matters. Cowork through the Canva connector is extremely good at execution, creating branded graphics, generating variations, resizing assets across platforms. The Figma plugin handles bulk exports and frame extraction without any manual work. What neither can replace is the original creative judgment, the concept, the art direction, the fine-tuning of visual hierarchy, the strategic decisions about what a campaign should feel like. Cowork accelerates the production layer. The creative vision still comes from the designer. So, here is the key takeaway from this video. Canva connects via MCP server, set it up through connectors, not plugins. Figma is a plugin, set it up through plugins. You can customize the Figma plugin to your brand with a single prompt. Cowork applies your colors, fonts, and design standards as defaults for every subsequent task. Both are triggered through plain English. Combine the Canva connector with the file system for document to design workflows. And the creative direction still needs a human. Cowork handles execution, not vision. That's it for this video. You now have the Canva connector and the Figma plugin set up and running inside Cowork. And you understand why each one connects the way it does. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.